evening, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good day. Gamer, if you're already in the chat, I appreciate it, but I still don't know why you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, I'll take it. Alright, so oh yeah, game crash last time. That's right.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Oh man, and PB wants to know if we can have a relationship. This was the decision that we had to leave off on. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Carrie. Definitely gonna go with Carrie. Alright. Let's go do this.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. I'm just going to come out with it. I want you, Ryder. More than friends.
Gamer.
More than lovers. I want strings. All the strings.
She wants all the
If you don't want the
strings.
same thing,
She's like a cat.
I know how uncomfortable it would be to say it to my face. So, at the beep, just let me know. Do you want to be with me? For real?
I made my decision,
Either way,
Gamer.
Join me in the meeting room, huh? Beep.
We're just gonna stay friends and I'm gonna romance Carrie Tivis. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me.
PB, let's just be friends. Okay?
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
She did ambush me.
Yeah, it only
But I
took me
survived.
about a week.
No harm, no foul. Huh? I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it. Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Ungotten holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But,
Gotta make ice in
but-
space. Poor PB. Poor PB. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the buy-sell kiosk quick. I don't think I should really, like, have anything super new, should I? I don't know why I have 182. Maverick, Deadeye helmet. Yeah, so we'll sell this one. Consumables are fine. I have a lot of cryo ammo. Jeez. What am I ever gonna do with 40 or 56,000 credits? don't know. Hey Kyle, just finished dinner. Good to hear. Good to hear. Alright, that was weird. My laptop told me I was offline for a second there, and I was slightly worried. Mission successful. Mission successful. Yeah. Hey Kyle, do you know when when or if other Kyle's gonna be here? You're not sure? Okay. You're gonna check for me? Sweet. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Phalanx 7. Oh, we can sell this one. I don't know why this stuff's out of order. That's really annoying. Alright, we'll go check my email quick. We'll double check the missions list. Also see what PB has to say.
Hi there. Just checking in.
What's up?
Moonwolf is not at work. Durr.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
So I made a decision, Kyle. And you missed it. Something big is going on. From PB the Embarrassed. And sorry, I shouldn't have ambushed you like that. I should have trusted that you'd be just as driven as I was to head down to Paz 10 and find the source of that signal. I should have been more collaborative and more of a team player. Guess I have some growing to do, who knew? Usually when someone says it's not you, it's me, they're breaking up with you. If I actually send this, please delete upon reading. Moonwolf says, you like her now? You said yes. Hold that, other Kyle's, or original Kyle, whatever. Hold that thought, my contacts are messed up, gotta go put in my glasses. Moonwolf says, weddings, I love weddings, drinks all. Okay, we'll wait till Scumbag comes back, and then I'll let you guys in on the secret. Scumbag, come back. Also, for Gamer and Moonwolf, I was thinking some more about whether or not two identical objects could occupy the same space at the same moment. And I have a slight update to my answer from last week. Oh, Scumbag's back. And Moonwolf is like upset but also not upset about the physics stuff. Okay, so and I actually wrote this down because I was thinking this through. Alright, so last week we said it was the answer was yes or no depending on I'm tilted. Depending on whether or not or what your definition of space is. So it was yes or no depending on what your definition was. So I was thinking about it more, and I think the answer is no in either case. So I wrote it down. So here's what I was thinking. So two identical objects cannot occupy the same space, but two different objects can. Identical objects cannot, even if you only define space as the area an object occupies, because the molecules in one or both objects would have to shift slightly in order to move around the molecules that make up the other object, and therefore it would no longer be an identical object because the molecules have shifted. Different objects, however, can occupy the same space, defined the same as the first example because they do not have to keep their exact molecular structure, since they don't have to remain identical objects. Additionally, the objects may not even have to shift their molecules at all in order to phase into each other. Alright, you see what I'm getting at? Same item, molecules shift the same. Scumbag says, I'm with Chris. Yeah! And then Moonwolf says, different items, shifting is different. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So no, you can't have two identical items occupy the same space, because if they were occupying the same space, the molecules would have to shift in at least one of the objects, which no longer makes them an identical object. But you can have two different objects occupy the same space, as long as you define space as the area of volume that an object occupies. Pretty solid theory. Well, at a molecular level, they would technically be a different object. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why you agree. If they are identical down to the last molecule, impossible. Yeah. So last week, I had said yes or no, depending on your definition, but then I was thinking about it more, and the one definition where the answer was yes, I now believe the answer is also no, just like the other definition. So, that's my thoughts on that. If you have anything else to add, go ahead and just put in the chat at any point. Did you write an essay on this? No, I just put it on the sticky note on my desktop, so... yeah. Anyways, for Scumbag and Moonwolf, and Gamer, I don't know if you were here for this, but I'm pretty sure you were, but I made a decision on what my relationship was going to be with PB, and I decided to say no. I am not going to have a relationship with PB. I'm going to continue to go with Carrie Tavessa. Essay, did you mean dissertation? Oh my gosh. Guys, it's like the whole thing that I just read is like 4 or 5 sentences. Like, it's not that long. I'm not lying. I'm not lying, man. Don't call me a liar. I am not going with PB. I'm going with Carrie.
Hi there. Just checking in.
What's up?
I got your email. What am I supposed to come talk to you about?
How's your current project looking?
The
Baby's
device we
weird.
retrieved
Yeah.
from the volcano is amazing. It allowed us to make another fusion mod. Gil and I think we could use it to soup up the Tempest, and we're just scratching the surface.
An
I'll be in
introduction is
research
4
and
to 5
testing mode
sentences, but the
for the
dissertation
foreseeable
is the
future.
rest. Yeah, but I only wrote 5 sentences. I'm not writing, like, anymore. Gamer thinks I'm gonna write a freaking article. No way, man.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
I'm not writing anymore right now. Yeah, and hopefully I don't have to write anymore on this subject. So the only reason why I actually wrote it down is because I was thinking about this on Saturday, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna remember like my train of thought on that by the time Monday evening comes around. So that's why I typed it out on my desktop. Alright. Oh yeah, we have to confront Addison about the fact that she was trying to use mercenary groups to move her own stuff around. Sticky notes and post-it notes are the best personal resources. Dude, they really are. I keep so many notes on just like sticky notes and everything. It's ridiculous. It's probably not a good thing. So is Android's reminders and notes. I've never used Android's reminders and notes, even though I have a Galaxy S8. But also, I invited another guy from work today. We'll see if he decides to show up in the stream today. But today we were talking about time dilation and how all of our measurements of, like, how all of our measurements of time are based upon our current relation to time. So if we were, like, let's say Earth was ever to slow down or speed up, all of our measurements for how long things would take would be kind of skewed and not entirely correct. No, not Ashashin. Sorry. You almost always have a Bluetooth earbud or headset on, pair it to the phone, and then just say, "Okay, Google." Oh, okay. Whatever you want it to remind you, just much easier for you. He hates you. Wouldn't they all be proportional though? It's so easy to adjust. Yeah, so they would all, like, all of the measurements together as a collective, because time is relative. Time is relative to your speed compared to the speed of light. So all of them would adjust at the same rate, but we just don't know what the rate would be necessarily. Just too old a guy because he scorched himself by accident. Been a while since he's seen that. Oh, are you playing hockey over there? If you find the offset of one measurement, you know how to change all of them, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is, all of the numbers as a whole should change at the same rate. It's just we're not exactly sure what that rate would be. Oh, Scumbag's playing Gwent. Yeah, that's why there's relativity equations. In fact, the GPS satellites had to use relativity equations to correct for their speed, distance, and our relativity. Yeah, so like satellites actually, their clock speeds to us, they're actually like, if we were to bring a satellite back down to Earth, its clock would actually run faster than ours, but because it's traveling faster than we are when it's actually orbiting the planet, it maintains the same relative speed of time, or measurement of time. But you'd want to find more than just one offset, yeah. So, but the thing we were talking about earlier at work today was the fact that if you're actually traveling at the speed of light, time is essentially zero. Time doesn't exist. Everything is instantaneous, and every moment is infinite, all at the same exact moment for you. It's simultaneous experience of both of those extremes. But how fast or slow would everything look if we were actually completely stable? Like if we were in a fixed point and weren't moving? Because we don't know how fast the Milky Way galaxy is actually traveling through space, and then we don't know how fast our solar system is actually traveling through space. The only thing we do know is how fast we travel around the sun, and that's it. We don't have any other reference point in space to measure by. I think these conversations show that we're both doing the wrong degree. No, I totally did the right degree. Man, I don't... I like talking about this stuff. I don't want to become a freaking PhD in astrophysics. The atomic clock on an old school 80s GPS is 28 ticks faster. God only knows what they define as a tick. Time does exist, but you don't experience it. How do you know that at the speed of light all time stops? The stream title is perfect. Dude, I named it just because of what you said last week. Just because you don't experience time doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh, I never said it didn't exist. It's just zero. Like, if you're traveling at the speed of light, you would experience time as nothing. Moonwolf, I came here for BB. I'm leaving. And you've denied me that satisfaction. Dude, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna romance another Asari, okay? It's gonna be, there's another Asari, I'm romancing her. Why would you experience time as nothing at the speed of light? Has that ever been proven, and how would you prove it? Well, with the things with the satellites, PB is a meme now. Oh my gosh. Simply a figure of imagination preventing you from talking about the wonders of science. So, because as we said about the satellites, because they're moving at a faster rate, their clocks have to tick faster in order to stay in sync with ours, because relatively speaking, they're traveling, they're seeing, I don't know, it's confusing. It's confusing. Like, we see time at a different rate than they do. And the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower things around you seem to travel because of relativity. So the closer you get to light, the closer you get to time being zero, like time not moving at all. Where am I going? Oh yeah, we're going up there. This whole theory makes you understand the theory of time being the 7th dimension. I thought time was the 4th dimension. Alright, we're gonna confront Addison about some naughty things that she did.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the three Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the three Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This is Vetra's sister, Sid.
Oh, you. I noticed you tried to get someone to look into the three Sabers.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the three Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
With all due respect, Director,
Yeah,
Sid's
well,
right.
I don't like you, Addison,
Transparency is
so
important
go
for
screw
building
yourself.
trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe. But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Yeah, take that, Addison. It's interesting how a direct link can be made between a speed and time, and therefore mass that allows speed to be a thing, and everything else as well.
word?
Wish you had a better understanding of this stuff. Yeah. So. Oh, anyways, as I was saying though, so at work we were discussing though, like, because we don't know how fast we're actually traveling and hurtling through space in our solar system / galaxy, because we have no fixed point of reference, we were trying to figure out, you know, like, how fast or slow would everything appear to you if you were actually able to find a fixed point in space and not move. So basically you'd be the opposite of the speed of light, which would be you would actually be moving at 0. You wouldn't be moving anywhere. What would that look like?
What is it?
You're out there, facing the Ket. We hear only rumors making them out to be monsters. Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace
Fixed
could
point
ever
in
be
space.
possible?
Good theory. Yeah, well, because we have no point of actual reference for any sort of fixed point in space, because everything's moving, but we don't know how fast, because there is no fixed point.
We don't know the future. Given time, I'd like to think there's always a chance.
If you have hope, I'll have hope. I hope I live to see it. Thank you for your time.
The only theoretical fixed point would be whatever center was Big Bang Theory. Yeah, and that's kind of what I brought up, is we would have to either one, we would have to prove that the Big Bang Theory actually happened, which I don't know if that's actually possible. And then 2, we would have to figure out where it happened. And then 3, we would have to be able to figure out if that, because it was all matter in the universe was condensed to that one point for the Big Bang Theory. But would that point have also been hurtling through space at a certain speed? Like, we don't know that. So, like, even then, like, you don't know if that was already traveling at a certain speed in a certain direction.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Alright, we're gonna see... Okay, so we have Hunting the Archon. So locate the Ket flagship in the Tefano system. We'll just select that one quick. Wait for new intel on the Ket. Find a way to unlock the extra security on your final memory. And find leads on the Solarian Arc. If it was already traveling, then we are traveling at its same speed right now. Not necessarily. Like, what happens if we got blasted in the opposite direction of the direction that it was traveling. It's interesting because what you say is true, that we aren't still, and hence the way we now measure the speed of light is relative to our constant movement away from the center of the universe. And so technically, if the speed of light is the same measured in different directions, then wouldn't that mean that half of the directions being measured in fact break the speed of light? Would be amazed if you can decipher this. Half of the directions being measured in fact break the speed of light. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have anything to back that up at the moment. That's just my gut feeling, is I don't think so. Because half of those speeds would be our speed plus speed of light, and hence greater than speed of light. Yes, you're thinking center move plus expansion is greater than speed of light. Okay, yeah, I see what he's saying. But yeah, that would get into relativity and how you measure time and distance, which is how you get speed. So, but because time is relative, how do you accurately measure speed? Oh, do I have nothing on... Oh, I don't have anything under Helios assignments. Sweet. You don't measure speed, you measure relative speed. True, yes. Alright, I think we're finally ready to continue on with the next main mission. So there is no cap on speed, but only a cap on relative speed. Have to be careful with definitions and words when you really get into relativity. Oh, that is right, you're also playing a game. Almost forgot. Yes, I am playing a game.
I don't care what she says. I heard
Alright, we're gonna go fight the antagonist of this game. Or at least sneak onto his ship and get into a fight with his minions. A game of science. Instead of Game of Thrones, we have Game of Speeds.
Welcome back.
Oh, I want to go check my email quick. Game of Physics. Nuclear winter is coming. All right. Let's go do this.
Ryder, we're getting a lot of Catcom chatter.
Keep us stealth, Callow. No sense picking a fight just yet.
So I did read something interesting a few weeks ago, maybe like a month or two ago, but it had to do with they were doing some further research into gravitational waves, because I don't remember if you guys, or I don't know if you guys remember, about like 6-8 months ago or something like that, they were actually able to prove that gravitational waves exist, and as a result of that, they were doing some more, you know, theorizing and everything, but they think gravity as a gravitational wave, or just the attraction thereof, is technically faster than the speed of light because it's instantaneous across all of time and space. So, like, if gravitational waves are instantaneous across all of time and space, that means we're affected by every single black hole that has ever been, or that is currently a black hole. Even though, like, it may be further away from us than a star whose light hasn't reached us yet, but we're still experiencing the gravity from it. Gamer says, this is messing with your head though. Surely the outer galaxies of the universe are traveling much faster than the speed of light due to infinite expansion. Yeah, I feel like they would have to be going extremely fast to be that far away from us. Yeah, that's true. Everything is constantly changing, moving, and being experienced. The waves are faster than the speed of light. I guess you could say that there are different types of matter, and the light speed cap only applies to certain types of matter. Yeah, well, because technically the only things that travel at the speed of light are photons, which don't have mass, which means that they aren't matter. Correct? Or am I just completely pulling something out of thin air right here? The solar system view is ideal for this conversation. It is. It's very, I don't know what the word I'm thinking for. Photons have mass though, don't they? Just ridiculously small? No, I don't think photons have mass. We're gonna explore these planets here before we go to his ship.
Anomaly detected.
Can't apply speed to something without mass. Why not? See, the reason why I'm saying photons don't have mass is because nothing with mass can travel at the speed of light. And if that's true, then photons can't have mass because they're traveling at the speed of light. E equals mc squared, but light has energy, and hence due to that equation it must have mass, just infinitely small amount of mass. Well, you can't have an infinitely small amount of mass, can you? I don't know, can you look that up quick? can you check to see, do photons have mass?
sensors.
And can anything with mass travel at the speed of light? Because like that's what I've been told. Good retelling about photons' mass, relative mass, and resting mass. Okay, let me open up this article on my laptop here. Oh gosh. Do I have time to read this on stream? I don't want to read this on stream. Do photons have mass? After all, it has energy, and energy is equivalent to mass. Okay, yes, true. So TLDR, photons have what's called relative mass. Please explain while I continue exploring the universe.
Anomaly on sensors.
Traditionally, we just say they have mass, but it's tricky because it's no longer just a generic mass definition. Yeah, because... yeah, these two photons have mass, and nothing with mass can travel at the speed of light. Those can't exist at the same time if photons are what are traveling at the speed of light. Theoretically, you could measure the mass of a photon if you were at the same speed as it. That's why it's called... See, people are just making stuff up now. Like, this isn't even real anymore. This is a bunch of hogwash. Nobody knows what's going on. There's nothing disproving that they're massless. Just beat a Spellitel deck and the guy rage quit. I like how Gamer Wolf and I are all just like getting super deep into like astrophysics and all this kind of stuff, and Kyle's like, yeah, I beat this guy in Gwent and he rage quit. Scumbag, you're awesome. But there's nothing proving that they're massless either. Get with it, bro. So there's nothing disproving that there's massless, but there's nothing proving that they are massless either. Yeah, but if the theory that nothing with mass can travel at the speed of light, then the answer would have to be no. Or you would have to assume that no, photons do not have mass, because those things cannot exist at the same time. Core Gamer, so it's all speculation. Pretty much. Physicists know nothing, they just get paid to sound like they know everything. See, this is why, like, I originally wanted to be like a psychologist or something until I realized how much of a lack of actual facts, like solid factual foundations there are, and how much more theory it is than facts. Oh, hey, look. That's an arc. My guess it's a Solarian arc. Which is then why I just stuck with computers, because that's a lot of math and numbers, which 1 and 2 always equal 1 and 2, at least in this dimension, which is where I intend on staying. So that's not an arc. What is it? This is an arc. It's also tethered to another ship. Okay. Different game, man. All right, different game series. Let's not combine the two. Oh, but see, you're spelling yours with a K. I think these ones are spelled with a C. Now we're already talking about relativity. Okay. And of course, because I found it now, of course the mission's gone, so I can't find it where it's spelled with a C. We can combine game series, that's Child's Play. We're already talking about massless and photons with actual mass and relative mass. Why not just, you know, throw some Spartans in with the Krogans? Hey, there's a good topic. What races in Mass Effect would be the equivalent in the Halo universe? Let's answer a question. What is mass? Moonwolf, you're up. You don't know, you don't play Mass Effect? Okay. You came here for PB. I'm sorry, man. We can... like I said, I'm going after a different Asari, so you'll still get an Asari. And she's voiced by Lady Marjorie from Game of Thrones. So, there you go.
It's true then. We found the Solarian Ark.
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshae.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
Alright, so we're gonna go into a big mission here. So if I don't respond right away to all the sciencey things, I apologize in advance. But I will get to it eventually.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate what you're doing for all of us. But be careful. I've seen the Archon's cruelty. I hope you don't.
Big mission!
That makes two of us.
It is.
Thank you for your help, Moshae.
This is actually a main storyline mission,
well.
which unlocks a bunch of other side quest stuff
not only
after
do we
I
get
finish
away
it.
with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach.
We can ask way more questions than you can possibly answer.
Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshae. The Archon's capable of anything.
Then we keep our eyes open. We underestimate the Archon, we're dead.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count. Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation.
Alright. So this is their cryo bay. Communications blackout. Urgent alien vessels have been detected within the system. Effective immediately. All external communications are restricted to avoid revealing Ark, whatever you call it, position. The unknown celestial phenomenon continues to disrupt long-range scans. Positions of the Nexus Arc Hyperion, Arc Lucinia, and Arc Natanus remain unknown. Oh, and this arc is spelled with a K. I thought they were spelled with C's, but whatever. Why does time have a direction? Because we decided to call it those directions.
Accessing Arc Pachero's internal systems. A moment.
Of course they
Additional
are,
data encryption
scumbag.
has been added.
You always ditch us, man. I hope you lose. But only once.
That's not regulation. Did the
I'm
Solarians
trying
do
to
that?
share you
It
all.
appears so. It's a
Okay.
cryptography key associated with their intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
At present, Arc Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Arc Parchero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
Well, there we go. We need to find them.
Overriding bulkhead door.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement
Gonna
and
stay
settlement.
and keep me playing?
This
Alright,
is
sounds
Captain
good,
Hager
man.
of Arc Parchero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship.
What?
Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
Yeah, got that. Are all of these the same message, but just different options? What's the
The
what's the point of
Andromeda
this?
Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus.
This is Captain Hager of Arc Parchero.
Oh, I
if
see
you are
what's
receiving
going
this
on.
message, hostile aliens have captured
He
our
hid a
ship.
message
Please look for our Pathfinder,
at the end of
Zevon Reka.
every
Situation
option
urgent.
in order to ensure that whoever showed up would see it no matter what.
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some CAT infrastructure has been added, but the Arc systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy isn't what I'd call it.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No bodies, no signs of a fight.
Did the Solarians just give up?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
Locate the Solarian Pathfinder Zevon Reka. Medical Bay, A13. What's with all these Ket forklifts, man? Urgent by agreement of the ARC Senior's leadership, cease all defensive operations against the alien vessels. The risk of catastrophic damage to the ARC and colonists is too high. Oh, that's him. Looks like he's dead. We're gonna check this console.
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
The patient is deceased. He is identified as Pathfinder Zevon Reka.
Another Pathfinder down. We can't keep losing good people.
Agreed. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Reka is female. This patient is male.
Oh.
What? Then who is this really?
Unknown. If you scan him, I can obtain a DNA signature.
Well, that's a twist. I'll scan him in a second. Let me just check the rest of this stuff around.
DNA signature obtained. If you locate a sequencer, I can confirm his identity.
Here's another.
This Solarian shows no vital signs. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
Sure are a lot of pods gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
The Solarian captain was too worried for that.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased
These are not the
Solarian's
pods
pod,
you're looking for.
Yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Pathfinder not RIP.
Hey there, take it slow.
No need. I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Human Ark.
Where's Alec?
He didn't make it.
Oh, this is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
What's bothering you?
A leader leads. She doesn't go to sleep. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
Not for long.
We're heading into the Ket vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Ket ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's not something I would want to walk through. Is it just you? Is there lip sync a little out?
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
Maybe? Unplayable. Just scrap it, it's garbage.
I think they noticed.
Oh, sweet.
We walked right into that one.
Don't let them get the high ground.
We're going back now. Keep it up.
There's more coming in upstairs.
They threw us one hell of a welcome party.
BRB with Kafefe. Oh my gosh.
We're clear.
So much for sneaking in.
What now?
If you locate a terminal, I may be able to analyze their systems.
You mean like a terminal like that? Alright, I'm gonna check out the rest of this area first before I pull up the terminal here. I think that's it.
Door's locked over here.
Just got a summer job at a nightclub, so perfect for your nocturnal habits. Oh, nice, man. So what are you doing there? Like a bouncer or something, or bartender?
Accessing the
DJ?
ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
DJ gamer?
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry.
Just a glass collector? Oh, like you go around and pick up all the glasses and stuff?
Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
Might just have to be your new name.
The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder,
I thought you were on the Ark.
too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
Oh, what the?
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Let's move.
But I'm a history teacher. I don't know how to fight. And all I've ever done is pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just roll over and die. We can do this.
Captain Hager's right.
If
Our
you
people
access
need us.
the terminal,
We have
I
to
can
answer the
override
call.
the door.
I used to repair FTL drives on Surkesh. I could probably rig up some surprises for the Ket. Good. We have to be clever, improvise, and stick to the shadows.
Solarians are like absolute freaking geniuses. They all have like extremely high IQs. So they may not know how to fight very well, but they're just absolutely brilliant and can come up with things in an instant.
We'll try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
If only it were that easy. 3 of us against a ship full of Ket?
4 of us. I count double. Huh.
Have I ever played Dragon Age Inquisition? No, I have not. But it looks like a pretty decent game. I just picked up Dragon Age Origins for free on Xbox Live though, because that's like the backwards compatibility game of the month or whatever. So I did get that.
Armory of some kind.
Just as long as we're not around when they put it to use.
Oh yeah, there is a container over there. Fallout 4 VR to come out? I thought it was Skyrim. I thought Skyrim was getting the VR thing. Is Fallout 4 getting one too?
Good. They haven't noticed us yet.
Give it a minute.
Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Where are we trying to go?
The exit is on the far side of the room.
And a whole lot of Ket between us.
Still.
Inbound. This will get worse before it gets better.
Dropship? That's not fair!
They're reinforcing!
Coming from every direction!
Watch out for those bastards up top.
Why don't we have a dropship?
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
Hey, you. That all you got?
Damn it! It's over! That was the last one!
Good. Let's get the hell out of here. Sam!
You're glad I'm told you about that? You're getting both? Yeah, Skyrim's supposed to be getting a VR mode too, so... Oh, look at all these dead people remains. Fallout 4 VR comes out end of the year. Skyrim VR is sometime in 2018. Okay. Yeah, they announced that at E3, the Skyrim one, but I didn't hear about the Fallout 4 one. They're also releasing skins, so you can look like Zelda, or excuse me, so you can look like Link from The Legend of Zelda in Skyrim. What am I supposed to do? Make your way to the Archon's private chamber. Okay. I'm gonna run around and look for more things to open quick.
Looks like equipment from the Solarian Ark.
So they've been looting it.
Zelda. Zelda's.
I detect none.
I love the Zelda franchise.
Okay. Well, maybe Reka and her team will have better luck. We've still got a relic to find.
Preliminary report on alien vessel. Initial reports indicate the vessel contains a large number of intelligent bipedal aliens in some form of hibernation. They all appear to be alive. Preliminary tests suggest this vessel is not from our galaxy. Inform the Archon at once. Another datapad. After further inventory, the vessel does not appear to contain any weaponry that could pose a risk to our forces. The medical and science equipment warrants further study. The most important discovery is the sleeping aliens, who number almost 20,000. Their genetic patterns are unlike any encountered before. If there's anything else left. Oh, audio log, here we go.
The Archon has ordered a complete inventory of the enemy vessel. All equipment is to be broken down and analyzed at once. The living specimens should be handled with extra care.
Alright.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reka. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Yeah, I had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Rake it out.
Did I miss something up here? Oh, I didn't think I was supposed to go up here. Oh, apparently I am. Okay, I'm gonna stay down here. Because I think I'm supposed to go up top, and since I like to explore, we'll just go down here and see what happens. Oh, it's just another bi-level area.
That walkway up there might get us out of here.
I wonder if I can shut that off. Nope.
Got a worker here.
That's a stasis pod he was looking at.
Nothing? Okay.
Still missing a lot of pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Discovered gun battery.
Look at that.
Those look like guns out there.
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
All of them pointed at the Solarian Ark.
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
Sam, can you disable the guns from here?
Negative. It requires authorization from the Archon.
Maybe if we ask nicely.
Well, those guns won't miss. Then you can scratch us, the mission, the relic, everything.
At least it's...
This is the current firing solution on Ark Pachero. The Ket are targeting the stasis holds midship.
It'll be sliced in two.
This ship's about one thing. Making everyone else's life miserable. The Ket either enslave you or kill you. Nothing else.
Well, this room looks like it's all about the killing.
I want to find a console that will move the, like the firing arc.
Before they find us.
I don't think there's anything up here. Well, that door's locked, okay. And this is not a door you can go through. Alright, I'm gonna go check this last console over here and then we'll head out. Oh, nothing, alright. Oh, shoot.
The door just locked.
No way, that's an accident.
Look sharp.
There they are! It's an ambush!
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
out then.
Oops, I did not want to fall down there.
The big room! Don't let them get the drop on you!
Damn things are everywhere.
This is looking ugly! We're in trouble here!
Can't hold out much longer.
Ryder, we're here! We've got your back! Up top! It's the Solarians! The fight isn't over yet!
Reka, we'll take whatever help you can give.
We'll provide overwatch! Take them out! Captain Hager, we need suppressing fire at your 11 o'clock! I'm on it. I got one! Not a bad shot for a history teacher! Ryder, we need to pull out! We have wounded!
Go, we can take it from here. You saved our ass.
Oops, that was the wrong weapon. Oh, hey there, buddy.
Sam, anything you can do?
Provide encouragement. I'm afraid the only option is brute force.
Shoot. Okay, there we go. We got all the little guys taken care of, so now I can fight the big guy one-on-one. Where is he at? There he is.
There! That was the last one!
That was close. If Reka's team hadn't come by.
I suppose we all form one.
Yeah. Now what do we do about getting out of here?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
Alright. So what did you send me in the chat? Rapping for Jesus? Yeah, I've seen this video. I've seen that video before. That thing is, it's funny and super cringy all at the same time. Alright, so, hey, that door that was locked earlier. Let's go see if I can change this. Nope. Can't change that either. Alright, let's go then.
Whole ship is probably looking for us.
I really want to know what these things are. Like, I've seen, like, they're all over, like, the Ket places, and then they look like some sort of, like, information console, but I'm not sure exactly. They also remind me of, like health stations sometimes. Not sure.
Over here.
Reika, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
A moment while I override security.
Reika, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
If you've got an idea, let's hear it.
Venril here used to repair FTL drives on private cruisers. Venril, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadrian and Venril will focus on the EMP.
Everyone be careful. Good luck.
The door is now open.
Let's stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We're sneaking onto an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard.
There's no missing people. No, there's only 3 Solarians now. There were 4. There's 1, there's 2, that guy's dead, and then there's 4 right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's only 3 left alive. Gotta check your corners when you enter a room. I have a feeling I'm gonna get locked in here again.
Not saying we're going to screw up, but if we don't get the Ark out of here, how many Solarians are left in Andromeda?
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
They know what the Genophage felt like.
So Drax.
Doing it again.
Yeah, I knew it.
Sam?
There is an alternate route. Overriding the door now.
Yeah, Drax is slightly upset. Still, obviously.
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel. The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond?
We're extra security.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
That was creepy, if you ask me. Cowards and all.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
Looks like a lab. Hate to think what they do around here.
I think there's a window there. Notable findings for further study. High metabolic rate, sleep requirements very low, accelerated mental acuity and memory functions. Weaknesses short-lived and muscle strength is lacking.
The extra mark!
Guess they heard I was coming.
Scientists, probably.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place.
Lab specimen. Status alive. So if I let this down, will it attack me?
Shit.
Yep. Okay. Can't go through that door. Already examined that data pad. I don't know why this door is closed, but whatever.
Weird.
Only useful if you have something to hide.
Can we open it back up? Yep. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing now. You. Exaltation pod. Oh. Yeah, we can close that one.
We've got company.
Oh, shoot.
We gotta get through these guys.
I guess they want to fight, huh?
Keep it up. We don't want to end up in some experiment.
Oh, shoot.
They're down.
Be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
Yeah, spare everyone the ammo.
I don't have ammo. gonna go back quick and fill up my grenades though, because I did use a few of those. There we go. I don't think there's any more. Nope. I don't want to go that way yet. Man, why can't I go in these areas? I want to explore all of these places, but I can't. That door is locked for now.
I think we just found all the missing stasis pods.
Maybe the Solarians are still alive.
Doubt it.
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Exaltation. A big dummy. Okay.
What happened here?
Oh gosh.
They're dead.
Who could do this kind of thing?
Current testing population is depleted. Specimens expire quickly when subjected to examination. Request more live specimens be transferred from captured enemy vessel on orders from the Archon. What did you call? What do you mean they're... I'm confused. That person's about to die.
Hey, you! I'm gonna personally find you and kill you for this!
Crap.
Bastard! You can't hide!
I've seen enough. Time to find that relic and stop all this.
They weren't MIA, they were KA. Oh, okay. Dude, that sucks. Like, being a live test subject for, like, they basically, there's been, like, other data pads and stuff that I found around the game, and basically, the Ket do, like, a live autopsy on a body. Well, I shouldn't call it a body, on a subject, because it's still alive, and they just dissect it while it's still alive. And, like, the Ket are ruthless.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Oh, hey there, buddy.
You bastards! We're not lab animals!
Die already. Hope they got the message.
Sam, how's it look? King.
The Archon's chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door.
Oh, so not that one. Not that one.
Ryder, caution.
Oh, that's not good.
Some kind of immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. It was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You have no idea what you're messing with. Now I suggest you let...
Hey, try that with me. A first, son. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough. Report. Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Sounds like Rick has got trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any
Looks like
idea
you're
how
in
to
a
break
bit of
out
a
of this?
pickle there.
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
So I'm just gonna give a computer, permission to kill me? Sweet.
So if you shut down my life science, if you kill me...
I'm doing it. Do it.
The field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Attempt. Keyword.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right. Let's do it.
Yes.
Ryder, you're crazy.
You
Yeah, I am.
better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
Sam!
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. 0 activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
Took you nearly a week to make a decision on who I was gonna romance, and Eddie made the decision to let a computer kill him in about 3 seconds. Dude, because that sounds much more exciting.
That's twice now I've come back from the dead. Can't say the experience is improving.
I believe it is preferable to the alternative.
You two look comfortable.
Down now.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
Could be useful intel here. Might want to poke around while we can.
Yeah.
Step away from
So
there!
this specimen lays claim to a title?
Among my people, I'm known as Mothai.
Oh gosh, I'm listening to two different things at the same time.
I
This
am
is not
your
cool.
enemy.
You serve a use.
Archons, do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
Well, at least Pathfinder Reika's doing a good job. It's not tense at all, though. It's
Reika,
obvious
come
you're
in.
going to
What's going
survive.
on?
It would be funny, though, if you just died and the story ended there.
Time to set up the EMP. I'll be in touch.
Are we sure she isn't part Krogan?
Well, actually, it would be kind of interesting because you technically have a twin who's in a coma back on the Nexus right now. So, like, they could just kill you off and then you play as the twin for the rest of the game. Like, they could have done that.
I told you! I've never seen the relic before!
Pain will remind you.
Ah!
A final time. How does Meridian work?
I don't know!
Then the specimen will learn true agony.
Oh, there's something up there. Holding tank. So this tank recently held a Solarian captive.
Tell me what you know of Meridian. Is that why you're here?
Meridian? I've never heard of it. We just got here. It was a long trip and...
Again, tell me of Meridian.
I just explained. I don't know what that is.
Then what use are you?
What do you...
Dissect this specimen as you will.
Curious. But one lie, and that can be broken.
You won't break something you can still use.
Clever prattle. Everything serves.
Before, maybe. But now, when I talk, you'll listen.
Listen to what?
Where are you from?
A different galaxy. We call it the Milky Way.
Why did you come here?
We're settlers. Just looking for a place to live.
Speak the truth. Where is your invasion force?
We're not invaders! Please, who are you people? We don't mean any harm! Wait! Ah! I can't tell you what I don't know!
You lie. Where is the one you call Pathfinder?
I don't know! Ah!
Specimens we've never seen. We captured a lone vessel. The occupants claim they come from another galaxy. Milky Way, they call it. A great opportunity lies before us. A treasure of fresh specimens. Genetics shaped by forces outside our galaxy. This could be quite the prize.
Ah. Okay, core encryption tech. That door's locked.
One of the specimens, a human, has done the impossible. It spoke to the remnant machines. By some unknown power, it enforced its will on the old technology. The machines responded. The weather had changed. For years, we toiled in misery trying to understand it, and this newcomer succeeds in one day. At all costs,
You
we
suck.
must obtain this specimen. The implications for Meridian are extraordinary. Krogan are a brutish race which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study.
That sounds cool. The Asari!
The ones they call Asari, their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order. An effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study. Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them, a cunning which could be leveraged. More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens to choose from.
Archon, as you ordered, search teams have been dispersed to find more specimens from the Milky Way. The Solarian specimens claim knowledge of additional species called human, Turian, Krogan, and Asari. We are in the process of collecting members of all species for study and eventual exaltation.
Well, that did something. Let's look around.
Hey.
Here we go.
That appears to be a hatchway. It may lead to the maintenance corridor.
Just have to get it open.
Make your way to
This'll be fun.
Archon's private chambers.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Is this kind of evil universal? First Milky Way, now here?
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts too.
Yeah, so going back to the twin concept, what if there was a game where you had something like that, like a twin or a sibling or something, and the game forced you, like, if you ever died, you basically you get like 2 lives. So if you die, you just start playing as the sibling or the twin or whatever, and if you die then the game's just over, and then you have to start all over. That'd be interesting. Wish they made more games with funny twists like that. Yeah, so there you got like everybody like thinking like, oh, this is the main character, he can't die. Boom, you die, and then like now you're playing as the brother.
that?
Oh, that's not good.
We're not alone in here.
I'm really starting to hate those things.
Why was it in here?
This is Reika. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hager, what's your status?
What happened to him?
Dead Solarian must have escaped into these ducts, and then...
They sent that animal in here to find him. Poor guy.
Antechamber. Alright. So this is literally just a giant room. One window on each side, and something that looks like a stasis chamber right there.
Looks like a Krogan.
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered.
Right.
It's
Probably
clear
gonna
the
have to
Cat
fight
are
him.
closing in on successfully exalting the species.
I'm beginning to hate these guys.
Get in line.
Hey, Archon's chamber. I made it. Oh, it's actually really nice.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it.
No, my game just froze. No. Dang it. This happened last time just before the end of the stream, right? Yeah. Except that time it was like during a cutscene kind of thing. Because PB was waiting for me to answer on whether or not I wanted to be more than friends with her. This time, though, it wasn't in any sort of a cutscene. So I don't know what the deal is. Like, I don't know why it does that. Like, there's nothing going on that, you know, would do that kind of thing. But thankfully, it should have auto-saved right when I walked into that room. Should have is the key word. Should have auto-saved. Since you can't manually save during these kinds of missions. Okay, cool, yeah.
Looks like a Krogan.
The DNA, it's clear the Cat
And then
are
I can
closing
just
in
kinda
on successfully exalting the species.
Skip all this. Alright. So at least my autosave was like just like 30 seconds prior.
we are. Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon Sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
Why does he care so much about the Remnant anyway? It's an obsession.
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer.
Remnant origin confirmed, though it's not the relic we're searching for. The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging...
The Archon's gonna be pissed if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
Oh, my guess is it's that thing that's way over there.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the Remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
And we're gonna check out these side areas first before I walk up to the front. Because sometimes you can like activate turrets and other stuff. Which this is definitely a place where a fight's gonna take place, so I would like to have turrets and other such items on my side.
There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
That's a pretty sweet view there, though. How can you be so sure? Maybe you'll just waltz out. You just walk right out, back out the door. I mean, there's a possibility. Could happen.
This is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Look at that.
Hey, that looks like a cool ship thing.
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
You didn't allow me to escape your little trap either, did you?
That wasn't you. It was the artificial intelligence in your head. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
Oh, great.
What was that?
Why does he have a gun? How did he get a gun? He shouldn't have a gun. He was in a stasis tank.
Oh, shit.
Drac, anything you can do?
Krogan, stand
Behemoth.
down!
I don't think he understands.
Krogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working!
Damn!
Time to run.
This guy's going to be trouble.
Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got!
These are my people I'm messing with!
sound busy. I'll let you go.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh gosh. Ugh.
I don't like how this is going!
Just keep your distance.
Watch out for the kit!
Really? Watch out for the cat? Wow, thanks for that advice.
We came all this way. It can't end here.
Got him! The Krogan's down!
Sorry, Drac. Had to do it.
Let's hope the Void will have him.
That guy can certainly take a punch or two.
There is
Or-
little time to
yeah,
waste.
definitely.
You need to leave this ship.
Alright. I assume this is going to be a timed run, is my guess, so here we go.
Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, could be the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding
Shoot.
cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder
I think I need to
another,
save the Pathfinder.
Farewell. Reika out.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
Ryder,
Gosh,
my scouts.
Why? Why you do this, BioWare? BioWare, why? I think I need to save the Pathfinder. Sorry, Drac, but Pathfinder Reika. Can't just let a Pathfinder die.
Reload. We're going after Reika. Drac, I'm sorry.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's Ket the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop.
That was a quick decision for me.
Including Krogan.
Yeah.
Drac,
Don't worry, I'll shoot whatever needs shooting.
let's go.
We have to punch through! Tell them that. It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go! Go!
What?
We're fresh meat! They love to cut us open! The hell they will!
You call that aiming, Solarian? Maybe try to hit a few.
I'm too busy protecting your flank!
Thought you were about to say you'll find out in the next stream. At least you think about what you're doing now.
That
Yeah.
big ship is trying to reset the power.
Ah, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Shooting as fast as I can.
Oh, in it.
That's the cat who's never getting back up! Ugh! Not much further!
As long as I can get rid of the really dangerous guys, then I can take care of this dude. Oops, that was not the button I wanted to press. Oh gosh. Dang it. Missed every single shot.
We did it! That was the last of them!
Alright.
Let's get them out of there.
Refill my ammo quick.
Look at them, treated like animals.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
Was there atmosphere outside the ship? What's going on? They're not on a planet or anything.
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
I should have aimed your jets at them, like blasted them out the back of the ship.
A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
You did what you had to. If that had been the Hyperion and I was looking for my people, I would have been the one calling you.
I appreciate that. As Pathfinders, the line between serving our own people and the greater good is blurry. I prefer a sharper focus.
I don't think there's going to be much of that in this line of work.
I suppose not. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Drac.
Wasn't enough to save the whole Arca. Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright. And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
It's been tough, trying to fill his shoes. I hope I'm finally starting to earn it. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
That was one of Ryder's
The Archon
memories.
saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. we focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.
Alright. Well, I think that's good for tonight. That was a good little last battle hurrah thing there at the end. That freaking Ket Krogan was annoying. But good enemy though. Good mini boss thing. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out though. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me on the science stream for tonight. If you're not one of the 3 people that I'm currently talking to in chat and you're just watching this at a later date, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter. I am Mythical Malice on all platforms. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. And I shall see you on Wednesday. Out.